Sammy. My name is Atena and this is Stay with Atena channel. And in this video, I'm going to tell you
how I'm going to beat IELTS in just 60 days.
So, stay with me and subscribe, and if you liked it, like the video. So, let's see, what score do I need? Well, for my favorite university ever since I can remember, whenever I turned 15, it was university at Buffalo, and I've been dreaming to study there, and I'm planning to apply for college. My
What is it? Don't like it.
my program will be English, and I am hoping to get scholarship. So let's ask the question again. What score do I need? The band score that Buffalo is expecting for people who are applying for college to get is at least 6. Okay, but why do I need 7? Okay, as I said before, I am willing to get a scholarship. Okay, and since my program is English, the only degree that I have is going to be my IELTS degree. So this is going to be really important for me, and I am focusing on it. I'm really focusing on it, and I'm trying to get at least 7 so I could just be ready to get my scholarship. I can get less than 7, but it's just a risk, a big risk. My program is going to be English, and why they should grant me a scholarship when my IELTS score is like 7.5 or 7, 6.5 or 6. So I really hope that I can get at least 7. So, well, let's see, what do I do for each skill to develop each skill. Firstly, let's do reading, because it was always my nightmare. Okay, like I kept speaking because I loved speaking. I kept writing because I loved writing. I kept listening because I can listen all the time while doing other tasks. But reading,
It was just a nightmare. I don't know why.
I couldn't focus. My reading skills are actually good, but I have this problem even with my native language, which is Persian. I can't keep reading a passage without like interrupting it or giving my own opinion about it. It's just, I can't focus on a whole text, on a whole essay without distracting. That's it. So reading was always really difficult for me. What do I do for it? I just practice. And how do I actually practice? I know you hear it all the time when other students say that I practice for reading, but what they actually mean, I'll say, don't worry. The thing that I recently do is actually practicing the real Cambridge book. I didn't do it before because I actually did it like 3 months ago or 4 months ago in my IELTS preparation. I was keep um, taking Cambridge reading test from myself, and I always, like, my score was always under 5, and I never progressed. So one of my friend recommended me that I can stop taking tests for myself, and I can go back to develop my reading skill. He believed that my reading skills are poor. So I did as he said, because he was getting 8 or 7.5 every time he got a test. I listened to him, and I bought an inside reading book, inside reading 4 actually, and I kept reading it. Every night I do, and I I practice a passage from it, and I just stopped taking Cambridge test for myself. I kept doing inside reading for like a whole month, and now that I felt ready, I stopped taking. Um, Now that I feel ready, I stopped taking. I stopped practicing with inside reading, and now I kept taking tests for myself with Cambridge, and now my scores are much better, 6.5. What do I do for listening? Listening was always really easy for me. Okay, the only thing that I do is just to keep listening, and this is actually the only thing that you can do. Keep listening. For IELTS, that is for if you want to get an IELTS Academy test, so you have to listen to academic audios or academic podcasts. I don't know, literature, a professor want to talk about their project, you can listen to it and just improve your listening skills. One thing that I do that is to take listening tests from Cambridge book weekly, every week, like 1 day in a week. I think that is enough for me. I feel like if I keep getting tests every day, just reduce my score because I get bored really easily. But the more I'm close to the date of my exam, the more I have to take this kind of test for myself. Writing. What do I do for writing? I just write every day. Okay? Every day. Like in the morning, the first thing that I do is writing. Sometimes I even wake up at 8, do my writing, and keep sleeping. This could really help you. Writing every day. And after that, I analyze it with ChatGPT. I tell ChatGPT that I want you to improve my writing. You have to tell me. You have to correct my essay sentence by sentence and tell me why did you correct it, what I went wrong, where exactly I went wrong, and ChatGPT do that for you, and my whole corrected essay will be my sample, and I read it and I even rewrite it. That's it. This is what I do for writing. If you want to know how to write a great essay, that will be another video. Just tell me in the comments. I will create that video. I will record that video for you as well. Speaking. Speaking was my favorite skill, and I just developed it easily without trying. Okay, so I can be like the one who can actually help you if this is not your favorite skill. I just kept improving my speaking before I know, because it's just my favorite thing, and I keep speaking like in a mirror with myself or with a imaginary friend. I just keep speaking. Or now that I'm recording, I always speak in English, and this is the key. I always tell ChatGPT to provide me with some questions. Sometimes I don't ask ChatGPT. I just go and find questions from Cambridge books, and I go record myself by video, record myself, and just correct my words. When I record myself, I can easily see what I went wrong. Why did I stop? Why did I say like my vocabulary? I don't have a wide range of vocabulary. This is why I say I'm looking for the right word to use. Most of the time it's like this, okay? So this is what I do for speaking. I keep practicing vocabulary every day. This is also could help my reading, my other skills, and I keep speaking every day. Like I don't pass a day without speaking. Well, as I mentioned, I'm not a studious person. I think I didn't mention that, but I'm not. Okay, I don't like studying. But in last month, I've been like killing myself with IELTS. I even gained weight. Okay, that's another video. I will tell you about it. I had a vlog. I had a vlog that I filmed, and my last vlog. You can see that. That was so disappointing, but I will do that challenge again. Don't worry. So my only resources were Cambridge IELTS books, IELTS Cambridge books, and inside reading, as I mentioned, because I had to read to develop my reading skills, and grammar news. Yeah, I still use this book because I have poor grammar, and I do so much grammatical mistakes in my speaking, reading. In my speaking, writing, I have so much grammatical mistakes. Let's talk about the time of study. How much time do I have to study? Well, I'm a person who have to take care of two children. Those are not my children, but my parents both are hard workers, and they usually work for at least 8 hours a day, and I have to take care of my siblings. So the only time that I have during the day to spend on my own to study is 6 hours. So how? I will tell you. I divided the 6 hours in 3 periods of the day. 2 hours in the morning before the gym, from 5 to 7. What do? I do writing, and I used to do listening, but in the morning I'm so sleepy, so I just go for writing. I do writing in the morning, and then after that, before the gym, I go for speaking and take a speaking test for me, and immediately and I analyze it myself. And if I had time, I go for to analyze my writing with ChatGPT. And if I again had another piece of time, if I had even more time, I go to YouTube and I see videos about IELTS from any teacher, from any students, because I believe one sentence or even one word from not very famous student or not very famous teacher, IELTS teacher, could help me a lot with my IELTS or with the band score that I need. Yeah, 2 hours in the afternoon from 2 to 4. Yeah, I do listening and analyze it immediately after I did the test. Yeah, I do listening in the afternoon, and immediately after that I did the test, I analyze it. And analyzing listening is really easy. You just have to see what question you didn't answer right, which question you couldn't answer right, and you just correct it. You see why you couldn't answer it the right way, and you just correct it. It's so easy. And 2 hours at the night from 8 to 10. What do? I read inside reading. And as I said, I switched to Cambridge, but I think I'm still have to read it. I go for inside reading and I practice it for around an hour. And after that, I take a reading test for myself and analyze it. Or if I was exhausted, because I usually really I'm tired, I'm exhausted from reading, so I just let myself to rest and analyze the reading the day after that. And if I had free time after my reading, I go to watch some YouTube videos about IELTS again from different teachers, from different students. As I said, they have different strategies, and maybe a strategy from teacher that have only like 100 or 1,000 subscriber could help me to improve my skills a lot compared to like very famous teachers that their strategy didn't help me. That didn't mean that these teachers are bad, no, just their strategy didn't suit me. That's it. So make sure to watch any video about IELTS. That could help you a lot. Trust me about this. And another thing I wanted to tell you, after 10, I usually had another speaking session with a partner. She was my speaking partner. But I don't know if I could keep it with her or not. She's a good partner. Her level is good. She's around 7. But if I tell her let's go practice, she come. If I don't, she don't. I don't know how to explain, but that don't give me a good feeling. That's it. Also, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to add something. My score in speaking is almost 7, or sometimes it's even more than 7. You can judge, and if your band score is less than this, I can help you and we can have free speaking sessions, free IELTS speaking sessions. Just tell me. I put my email on the comments or on the description. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and like and share this video to someone who you know they need this video. Bye bye.